All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation and much love to y'all come out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. And, he's going to do a quick Godspeed, GMS Godspeed, and Lord's will is edifying. All right, and we're just going to hit on the topic of, some of the criteria, so to say, of what the elect will be doing in these last days and how they're going to be showing, all right, who the true men of the Lord are. And it ain't just a lip service, okay? It's about action. Go ahead.
God, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 7 says, "And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed."
Yeah, so by your works, then your faith. Right? Going to James, he said, faith without works is dead. So you can say you have faith. Matter of fact, let me grab it real quick, because James said it perfectly. What is that? James chapter 2, I believe?
I'm here already.
You got it? Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
You see, I'm going to start at 2 and 14.
Yeah, because, hey, it's a big thing. It's a big difference to say you believe in the Lord, but how do you believe in the Lord? Show me that you believe in the Lord. We showing our faith, because we out here every week. All right, we doing videos daily. Brothers are flooding the internet. All right, we changed our lives around. We showing you that we believe. Well, we telling you we believe it, and we showing it through our actions,
Right. This is James chapter 2, verse 14. It says, what doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works?
That's right. So, you got these churches telling you, oh, yeah, it's all about faith, but what are you showing? How do you show your faith? Is it by saying that you have faith? Because if I can say I'm an astronaut, but that doesn't make me an astronaut. I have to prove that I'm an astronaut by my works. Okay, I got to go to. Have I been to space? Have you been to on a spaceship? How the hell are you an astronaut? You ain't even stepped foot in a spaceship before. Right. So how do you say you have faith, but you haven't even took the first step? You don't even fear the Lord yet. That's the first action. That you got to take, fear in the Lord.
That's it.
Go ahead.
It says, can faith save him?
Can faith save you? Oh, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, man, you can be, again, using that example of the astronaut, you can be whatever you want out of your mouth. But is that the facts,
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 15, if a brother or a sister be naked and destitute of daily food, verse 16, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warned and filled.
That's spiritually talking about this truth, Because so here it is, these people's claiming they have faith, but what are you doing? You're not comforting the flock, you're not feeding the sheep, you're not doing nothing for the Lord, So what are you doing at the end of the day? The question is, what are you doing for the Lord to prove your faith? And not everybody's a teacher, not everybody's a prophet, but you got to look. The pinky toe don't do what the nose does,
right.
But it serves a purpose. It's doing something. Or even your big toe. You cut your big toe off, you barely can stand, keep your balance.
Right.
So what are you claiming to be a faithful man or a woman, whatever? What are you doing though? Are you helping? You could be a help. You could do this. You could do something. You can't just say, "Oh, I believe in you. How about she my son?" And you're not doing. You just thumbing up videos and shalom. That ain't gonna save you, man.
Right.
That's why in the 2nd Ezra we read by the works and the faith, man.
Right. If I may say too, that word love is used loosely around in society. Love is a verb. You can say faith is a verb too.
Yeah.
A verb is an action word,
Exactly.
meaning there has to be an action behind it. You see what I'm saying? If you love somebody, well, show me you love me. All right? If you have faith in me, well, show me you got faith in me. You see?
Nigga, that's the word. Look, if you truly love somebody, you don't have to, hey, I love you.
Right.
You don't have to say that, because your actions are going to show them that you love you.
That's it.
Or that you love them,
Right.
And that's what the Lord's looking for, man. That's why he said, with their mouth they draw nigh unto me, but their hearts is far from me.
Right.
Because you saying you love the Lord, but you doing everything contrary to what he says.
Right.
That's what you call a hypocrite.
That's it. It says, be ye warned and filled, notwithstanding you give them not those things which are needful to the body.
Yeah, exactly, man. Which is needful, which is this word.
Right.
The Yahweh said, man shall not live off of bread alone, but off the words, roughly paraphrasing, off the words, man, of Yahweh Shai. So these are the needful things. So, and if you have faith, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna feed the sheep.
Right.
You're gonna express this word. You're gonna push it out there, man. Whether you a prophet or not, you gotta again show. Actions speak louder than words. So you show, like in our daily lives, we walking around, and we're not saying, "Hey, you Israelite." You're going up to every single person that no, but we're showing them through our actions that there's something different about this man.
Right.
And, let me inquire. Let me inquire why this man's so different. Or somebody that used to know you, man, he used to be a grimy ass nigga, but now you're different. They're gonna consider it because the actions, man, the way you walking.
Right. This is like a perfect verse too, because it's telling it's like, hey, you tell someone to go and be warm, but you don't give them shit to be warm with.
Hey, a storm's coming.
A storm, you know what I'm saying?
But don't. Hey, you got 18 umbrellas. Like, hey, it's about to rain, but
don't give them one.
Yeah.
So what are you profiting them, telling them a storm's coming or telling them to go be warm when you're not doing anything to help them be so, or showing that they can be warm by this? If I give you this, if I give you this umbrella, all right? It goes on to say, what doth it profit, verse 17, even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone.
So if you have faith, you claim you have faith, right? And you have work. If you don't have any works, your faith is useless, man.
Right.
You don't have. That's not even faith at the end of the day. And that's a lot of you so-called, you calling yourself Israelites, but you have no works, man. Right? And it has to be in the proper order. You can't just do what you feel like is right. This is according to the scriptures, man. So without the true works, your faith is useless, man. You don't really believe at the end of the day. That's why you're not doing nothing about it.
Unprofitable servant.
Mm-hmm. And the Lord, and what the Lord said in Luke 12 about the servant that knew the will of the master and didn't do it, he got more stripes than the one that didn't know nothing. So you claiming you have faith, you an Israelite, but you're not doing nothing about it. Like that. Even sending tights would show that you actually believe. We're not demanding you to send tights, but that's according to that's what the law tells you to do. That's what the scriptures say. If you believe, you would do it. If you believe, you would come out. You would try to look up. You can't say there's no camps near me. It's a lie, man.
Right.
There's camps everywhere in the world.
In every major city.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no excuse. All right, even standing on the outside on a consistent basis, week in and week out,
That's showing your faith.
That's showing your faith, and that's, you could say, I'll say it, that's commendable. You could say, even though that's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. It's like you want a cookie for,
the reasonable
doing
service.
what you're supposed to be doing,
right.
But still, it's showing your faith coming out. Should we show our faith through doing this very video right here? Yeah. I got a precept for you, brother. This is Hebrews chapter 6 and 10. It says, and this is towards us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Towards the elect members, Lord willing, we be part of that number. Hebrews chapter 6 and 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work.
That's right.
And labor of love.
That's right. So if you have faith, the Lord ain't gonna forget the works that you're doing to prove your faith, man. Because that would make him unrighteous. And the Lord is gonna reward those that continue unto the end, endure unto the end with their works, man. And the works ain't gonna end when the YouTube gets shut down.
Right.
That's when the real works is gonna begin.
Right.
The miracles and the multitudes following us. We're gonna have to lead. And if you don't have works now, then you haven't been practicing. It's like you get to the Super Bowl and you ain't practiced a day in your life.
Right.
Now you're looking stupid on the field.
Yeah.
No, nobody's gonna come to you and ask you what should we do.
Right.
You don't know. You haven't been practicing.
Right.
You have no works to prove. You have no credentials. Like if somebody, let's say you graduated from whatever university they got out here, yeah, and then you go apply for a job, and it's a dude applying for the job. He got 30 years experience, and you got a piece of paper that says you graduated from such and such. I'm leaning towards the man with experience. He know what he's doing. You just read some books and sat in the classroom and don't know a damn thing because you have no experience.
Right.
You have no works. So you can say you let's say you applied to be a plumber. You say you went to school to be a plumber. You calling yourself a plumber, but are you a plumber? You have no works. You can't call yourself a plumber. You ain't never unplugged the toilet in your life.
You ain't never traveled.
Exactly. And that's it, like brother said, and much experience coming through traveling. Like brother said,
It says, which ye have showed towards his name, and in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
Yeah, and do ministry, man. That's what we're doing. No, that's part of the words, ministering. All right, ministry means to serve. We're out here serving our people. We're telling our people the truth, telling them to come back, you know, to their true nationality. You ain't black, you're not Latino, not Native American, and then change your life. All right, you start changing your life. All right, and those are the actions that you got to take. If you don't look, you ain't gonna look when the missiles come, and just because you know the name of the Lord and you call on His name, what you say? Yeah, I would start saying, "Depart from me, you workers of iniquity," because you never took the initiative to do anything about it. You know, it's like, yeah, if I come to tell you, hey, here's gonna be the lottery numbers for next week, and you don't do nothing about it, guess what? You lose. You don't win because you didn't put in into action, man. You know, it went in through one ear and out through the other. And that's not what the Lord is looking for. He's looking for men that are actually going to do work, all right? Present themselves as a living sacrifice. You know, if it comes to it, we'll if you put a gun to our loved one's head and say, you take the chip or I'm going to kill him, we're going to have to look at him in the eye and say, hey, I love you, but you're going to have to die.
That's it.
That's works. You know, are you willing to sacrifice for the Lord? The Lord said, if you love your mother, your father, your son, your daughter, all right, more than me, you are not worthy of me. You know, so look, it's about action. What you gonna do when the Lord really tests you? And if you haven't been working, doing works now, preparing yourself, then you're gonna be caught out there, man.
That's it. And I got one more precept for you. We can close it out.
Yeah, and, read that, and then one more verse in that second Esdras.
Oh, okay. Kind of, Salaki. Let's see. I lost it. It's all good. Let's go back a second.
Okay. Yeah, just read 7 again, and verse 8. Because this is what's gonna ultimately. That's what's gonna ultimately. Of course, it's through predestination, you know. But you know, those that were predestinated to receive salvation, they're gonna be doing things to in the sight of men to show you, look, this is the way.
Right.
Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and 7. It says, and every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
Escape what? What they gonna escape? The horrible times that's about to take place on this earth, man.
That's right.
The time of Jacob's trouble, death and destruction, nuclear destruction. Okay, it's gonna get real bad out here, man. You thought 2020 was bad? Wait till January 1st, man.
Yeah.
You thought Trump was bad? Wait till they put this decrepit bastard in the White House, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you believe, your faith is gonna be shown,
Right.
Because you're doing something about it, you know.
So verse 8 shall be preserved from the said perils.
The said perils, man. The perils is the bad times coming, man. Right. The ravaging, all right, the savage times coming.
It says, and shall see my salvation in my land.
There you go, man. So hey, the ones that show their works or show their faith by their works, they're gonna actually get to see the salvation.
Right.
You know, they're gonna get to see the destruction of their enemy. Okay, and they're gonna partake of the first resurrection. You know, to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. It says, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Like you're speaking that predestination.
Sanctified, man. The Lord separated the elect from everybody else, man, for this very purpose in these last years, man. And it's been going on for decades, but this is the time that you about to see who the Lord sanctified from the beginning, man.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna stick out. Lord's will be those men. We're gonna stick out, and we've been our works. You know, now it's time to cash in those works, man.
Right.
And that's why Lord's will, we're gonna be good in these times of peril. We're gonna be escaping it, man.
That's it.
You know, but the wicked, the ones that don't want to take heed to the word, what they gonna? It's gonna. In Amos 5 and 6 talk about like if you flee from a bear and met a lion, or you went in the house and lean your hand on the wall and the serpent bit you. So look, there's no escaping for the wicked.
Right.
But for the elect, do their works and their faith, all right, showing their belief. That's what's gonna have them escape the said perils that are coming. You know.
That's it.
And so, hey, Lord is willing, this was edifying. We want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone. Salutations and much love to you, Akim. Shalom.
Shalom.